Okay, so I think it speaks about it in relation to the purpose of creation. It's overcoming shame, basically shame of not being able to create or to be part of manufacturing, creating your own livelihood. Being a parasite on if so actually faith is coming to help us to reform the matter in the shape of something that we are able to earn our livelihood within spirituality, within the world of the creator. So this is actually the best means and ways or skill that we need to acquire in order to attain a perception of providence, and we perceive providence according to faith skills that we have, because this is actually being measured by simile, and we can approach or come closer to the qualities, and the qualities in terms of names and ability to act, in terms of bestowal. This is the way. This is the requirement on one hand, and the opportunity. So first, it suggests that first we can attain it, we can learn it, yeah, we can teach, we can be taught. So it's why actually it is being said here that if a parent does not teach his child craftsmanship, actually is turning him into a robber, yeah. So it's because he's leaving him to live on his will to receive to oneself. It doesn't actually give him the opportunity to make and create something different from it. Okay, so actually, all the Talmudic and Mishnah that is being referred to is actually taking it from the context of how it would be translated in the language of of a person who is not working, and actually planting it in a different context. Therefore, it gets a different. But this is we need to be taught not only not only the importance, but it becomes more and more not in terms of a need, in terms of what I need into it, but a need to live. This is where it starts. It makes a differentiation between this craftsmanship, makes a differentiation between existence to living. Yeah, this is why it starts with, and you choose life. Okay, through what and how? Okay, so the importance, and you can say it's a very subtle issue, teaching faith, because it's not content, it's skill, and it's different. It's the ability to transform something. It's an ability to become something. So it's the craftsmanship of becoming, you can say. Okay, yes. So this is why I thought it is an important article or Torah to at least to look at when we read the portion of Beshalach, because in Beshalach is the you can say that the Creator and Moses are trying to transfer to people consciousness everything that will allow them to become craftsmen. For example, the main issue is through man. Okay. It is being said that Torah is slight, I mean that the actual dome of change or dome of transformation, transmutation cannot be entered only by man-eaters, those who are training themselves to depend, to need matter from the higher. Yeah, this. Okay. So actually, it's as well some sort of what you need to train for in terms of your dream, and what you need to hone, what you need to sort of look at. Right? So it's a true saver, lifesaver. Yeah. So yeah. Mm.
So much of the dream, as I said, it was sort of set in this like spy world, but like I feel like a lot of the training was around concealment, which came through in the article as well. So
Mm.
what is the role of concealment in all of this?
Well, actually, when we look at the core at the core definition of faith, we actually speak about overcoming concealment. But the way to overcome concealment, the concealment from above,
Mm,
is to conceal my will to receive to oneself in the way it is would like to use the light of the higher. So I'm trading concealment with concealment.
mm.
Okay. Let's say I would say like this. Mm, you you you've been given marble. You can use it, to create, I don't know, floors, or to create a sense of something that um, something that you will use for your own purpose. Then you can look at it as though it conceals something.
Mm,
Yeah. And then you're trying to reveal from it the form that it conceals. It means that the form was embedded there before, but it was concealed. So how you actually reveal it? Through actually ignoring your interests. Now, it's true that most artists are not revealing they're revealing their ego in that. But if you're truly sort of acquiring the craftsmanship of being able to treat matter, let's say the will to receive, you actually see in it not your will, but the will of the higher. So you conceal your will to receive in order to be able to reveal what was hidden within this matter. Is it clear? Okay. Yes. Okay. So this is the trade-off. Through faith, we trade concealment with revelation, and
mhm.
revelation with concealment, because basically intention or screen is concealing the use of the will to receive to oneself and dedicating it or harnessing it into different purpose. So it's the same matter. So don't say water. I'm looking at Rabbi Akiva, but it's okay. This. Hmm?
How does one practice becoming? Because your metaphor was really, or I guess it's a simile, whatever. Your
Hmm.
symbol, your example was really clear and like from an artistic perspective, and like I sort of get how to do that, but it's not necessarily inside the work. So how does one
It is
practice
inside the way.
becoming
It's
an
the way you read, for example, the way
mm,
you read the text.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's the whole issue of pardes.
Mm-hmm.
It's the way you read yourself within the way you treat your understanding, perception, um, selfhood
Mm,
will allow you to use the skill of craftsmanship to penetrate, or it will not allow you to penetrate the text. While you penetrating the text, it's uh, you allow it to act upon you.
yeah.
Okay, so it's the same. You can say dialogue, but to start this dialogue, you need to agree that your perception of reality or does not allow you to get into the same room with the creator. Okay, so you need this skill or this craftsmanship in order to actually say to yourself, there is something there that I'm not able to see. So I accept that. Okay. Accept that I need skill to rise above my limitation.
Mm-hmm.
And to rise above my limitation needs something to teach me, to allow me to sort of be above my limitation.
So is the attitude of the ask is not helping but teaching.
Hmm. Yeah. So this is why it's all sort of a dance around penetration of the text as actually penetration into worlds. Hmm?
And then going back to the fruit. So what is the output of the craft or the faith?
Well, the fruit has to do with what a working group managed to actually grow. You know, a fruit is sort of the way the higher measure us in terms of what we are able to bring from ourselves with let's say with the opportunity that we've been given. Actually, fruit is the purpose of becoming Adam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is in terms of what we are striving. We're striving to be tasty.
So you're just trying to get more ripe.
Yeah, we're trying to be tasty as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, juicy, tasty, full, full of of that which will be enticing. So instead of sort of being enticed, we're trying to become enticing.
Which goes back to the dance and the dialogue of
Mm. Mm.
who is
Yeah.
attracting who and who is
Who is
reaching for
eating?
who.
Who is really making? Who is doing the eating? Yeah.
So we eat them on to become
Yeah,
tasty.
we eat the man because the man is actually in man there is a nakedness. It's already a revelation, okay? Because we transfer the man into bread, but not bread in terms of what we know as bread, in terms of a form of dough. Yeah. In Hebrew, bread in terms of lechem has to do with that which um, make me fight for something and glue me to something which, in terms of even through fire, like uh, it's a it's a craftsmanship of forming shape from metal. Okay, so in that respect is joining something through heat, but allowing it to join. So in general, eating is sorting out. Sorting out, when we speak about sorting out through eating, it's sorting out grace, meaning that which will allow wisdom to reveal. It means it will be the case of, it's the condition of revelation of life, of wisdom. Okay, so when we speak about eating, we speak about this sorting out. So actually, in the beginning, the first steps in the desert, what we are being taught is how to eat and what to eat. What to eat, when we speak about man, has to do with the revelation of Erech Anpin, meaning the revelation of the form of reformation as a whole, because it starts as dew, tal, from Erech Anpin to Zeranpin, from Zeranpin, from his top, let's say, to his base, it will be called man. Now, when it's been man being transferred to Malchut, it will become bread. So it means that we are sorting out the whole chain of reformation from Erech Anpin to ourself through man. So if we don't sort out this faith that true sorting out comes from the higher, from the crown of the world of Atzilut, we're not able to receive Torah. We are getting sort of the skill of how to sort out. Right? This is why I actually gave you this article. So it begins there. It begins with ability and inability. The complaint about not of being thirsty is a complaint about wisdom, of not having an access to Torah. And so it's beginning to understand the need and the importance of this craftsmanship of faith. This actually this portion of Beshalach, because it creates a new heart. Yeah,
which is also related to